Kawhi Leonard is having one of the best seasons of his career, and he's not going to the All-Star game. How does a player leading the league in steals, scoring a career high, and carrying the Clippers get completely snubbed while LeBron slides into his 22nd appearance? What's really happening behind the scenes? This isn't just about stats, it's about politics, legacy, and how the NBA plays favorites. Fans and players didn't vote him in, yet the league overruled everyone. Stick around, because by the end, you'll see exactly why Kawhi got robbed and why LeBron's spot might not be about basketball at all.
The NBA All-Star reserve list is out or whatever. Kawhi Leonard somehow, some way, is not going to be in the All-Star game, which is just mind-boggling. And, of course, people are making the comparison that his numbers are way better than LeBron's. He's played in more games than LeBron, all those things.
Rob Parker didn't hold back, finally voicing what so many have been quietly thinking. The NBA practically shoved LeBron James into the All-Star lineup over Kawhi Leonard, and the stats tell the real story. Fans didn't pick him, fellow players didn't back him, yet somehow LeBron is heading to his 22nd All-Star game while Kawhi watches from home. This isn't subtle, it's a glaring example of the league rolling out the red carpet for its superstar, showing just how much the golden boy gets the benefit of the doubt, no matter the numbers.
It's easier to go, we'll put LeBron in because all the stuff I mentioned, 23 years of this, he's been the face of the league, this might be the last one, get him in. This is politics as usual, meaning this is sometimes I got to make a move as either Adam Silver, commissioner of a league, or owners or coaches that make sense for the league. And putting him in there, if this is his last one, it's in LA, it makes sense. We're going to right or wrong, maybe they feel that the fans didn't vote him in, and we're going to take care.
Drop a comment below and let me know, does LeBron truly deserve this All-Star spot, or is the NBA just giving him a favor as he cruises toward the end of his career?
So the question becomes...
What's the question, Rob G?
How the hell did LeBron James get the nod over Kawhi Leonard?
And you know what?
What?
Because the NBA forced the issue and put him in with the idea that maybe this is going to be it, that maybe he's not going to... That he's not going to play after this year, that this is a real possibility.
The NBA just revealed its All-Star reserves, and yep, LeBron James is heading to his 22nd All-Star game, an incredible record, no doubt. But here's the part everyone's glossing over. Kawhi Leonard got flat-out snubbed, even though his stats blow LeBron's out of the water in nearly every key category. Rob Parker didn't hold back, calling it exactly what it is, the league bending the rules to make sure LeBron gets the spotlight. Probably because they figure this could be his final season.
The All-Star reserves were announced over the weekend, and you mentioned it. LeBron James was the big headliner, right? 22nd NBA All-Star game appearance for him. Congratulations to LeBron. Obviously, it's a big accomplishment. It extends his record that he's already had for about 2 years now. But if you do a quick Google search, when you search LeBron James All-Star, the top search that comes right after that is, how did LeBron get in over Kawhi Leonard? Because if you mentioned it, Rob, you look down the stats, Kawhi Leonard has him beat on every major statistical category, save for assists per game. LeBron's got that. And field goal percentage, which LeBron is up by 0.5%.
That's it.
But in terms of games played, points, rebounds, steals, blocks, three-point, free throw, box plus minus, VORP, everything favors Kawhi Leonard. In fact, Kawhi Leonard is averaging a career-high 27.7 points per game.
Let's break down the numbers because they're honestly shocking. Kawhi Leonard is outpacing LeBron in nearly everything: points per game, rebounds, steals, blocks, three-point and free throw percentages, box plus minus, and just about every advanced stat you can name. The only areas where LeBron edges him out? Assists per game and field goal percentage, by a razor-thin 0.5%. That's it. Meanwhile, Kawhi is putting up a career-high 27.7 points per game and is on pace to join the exclusive 50 of 40 and 90 club, something only around 10 players in NBA history have achieved. On top of that, he leads the entire league in steals. This isn't just a strong season, it's the kind of performance that gets remembered as one of the best individual campaigns in NBA history. And here's the kicker, Kawhi won't even get to play in his own backyard. The All-Star game is happening at the Intuit Dome, aka the Clippers' home court. And Kawhi is not just a Clipper, he's a Southern California guy from Riverside, though Rob Parker had some spicy takes on whether that technically counts as Los Angeles. The bottom line? He's putting together the best basketball of his career, right in front of his home crowd, and he still gets left out of the All-Star game. Try making sense of that one.
The fans didn't vote him in, knowing that this could be the last one too. His own players and peers didn't vote him in. And the idea that the NBA took it, the fans and the players already spoke. It would have been easy not to have him this time because everybody else has spoken. The fans. We're all the LeBron fans. There's nothing but all these. LeBron's my GOAT. Dude, he got 1.5 million less votes, and Luka got 1.5 million more votes than he did when he was in Dallas. Mm-hmm. So they went somewhere, right, the votes, and they could have easily said, you know what? The people have spoken. His peers have spoken. We don't need to get involved in this, and yet they still did it, and I think it stinks.
Rob Parker's take? The NBA looked at the situation and basically said, this could be LeBron's final season, we need him in the All-Star game. And when you look at the numbers, it actually adds up. Fans didn't vote for him, he racked up 1.5 million fewer votes than in previous years. His fellow players, the ones who actually face him on the court, didn't pick him either. Both the fans and the players were saying, not this year. That would have been the perfect excuse for the league to step back and let the process play out. But they didn't. Instead, they slipped him in through the coach's vote, a move the NBA has clear sway over, essentially forcing LeBron into the game no matter what anyone else thought.
You spent 20 years in Detroit. And you know what, people, I'm mad that my stepfather, dang it, I'm gonna say it for him. 50 years he worked at the GM plant there. And you know what they didn't give him? They didn't give him a parting gift. They didn't give him a gold watch. They didn't give him a Cadillac. You've been making Cadillacs for 50 years. Here's a Cadillac on your way out.
They could at least given him the bumper or something.
Give him a ceremonial
him
gold
nothing?
steering wheel or something.
He didn't get anything.
No, I'm serious. And so my point is, this is the NBA's version of, hey, you put in the NBA version of 50 years with this league. Here you go. Go ahead and get in this All-Star game. You've been carrying the league. You've been the face of the league for better or for worse for the last couple of decades.
Rob Parker's analogy was spot on. He shared the story of his stepfather, who spent 50 years at a GM plant in Detroit building Cadillacs, and when he retired, got nothing, no gold watch, no parting gift, not even a ceremonial steering wheel. Parker's point? This All-Star nod is the NBA's version of that gold watch. LeBron has been the league's face for decades, front and center in commercials, promotions, and marketing campaigns. Now, with his career winding down, the league is handing him one last All-Star appearance as a token of appreciation. It's not about who's playing better this season. It's about legacy. And unfortunately, Kawhi Leonard is the one paying the price. He's delivering a phenomenal season, carrying the Clippers after a brutal 6-21 start, yet he's being overlooked while LeBron gets the league's sentimental send-off. Everyone was ready to hit the panic button, fire the coach, tell James Harden to hang it up, the whole 9 yards. But Kawhi Leonard went on an absolute tear, and suddenly the Clippers, now 23-29, look a lot more competitive than they did early on. They've gone 17-8 in their last 25 games and are battling for a play-in spot. Kawhi's playing like he's back in Toronto, dominating at the championship level we remember from a few years ago. He's been nothing short of spectacular. But here's the kicker that Rob Parker pointed out: LeBron's history got him into the All-Star game, while Kawhi's history kept him out. Kawhi's legacy, load management, frequent injuries, disappearing stretches, avoiding the media, and lacking the flashy personality the league can sell, works against him in subjective choices like All-Star selections, no matter how incredible his current season is. For the NBA, it's way simpler to justify, LeBron goes in, he's been the face of the league for decades, than to push for a guy like Kawhi Leonard, who barely speaks and is always managing his health. That lack of outward personality really matters. Think about Barry Sanders, he barely said a word, but everyone adored him. The difference? When you think of Sanders, you remember jaw-dropping highlights and pure greatness. With Kawhi, the first thing people mention is load management and sitting out games. It's unfair, especially this year when he's healthy and playing at an elite level. Sure, Kawhi gave us one of sports media's funniest moments, the clip of him laughing in an interview, that robotic, awkward laugh that dominated highlights and became a meme. Instead of endearing him to fans, it reinforced the perception of him as weird and distant. And that's where things get really crazy. Here's the kicker. The Clippers don't have a single player in the All-Star game. Not Kawhi Leonard, not James Harden, nobody. Steve Ballmer spent billions on that arena, and now they're hosting the All-Star game with 0 reps from the home team. It's almost comical. They might as well ask the Clippers mascot to leave during the festivities. The politics behind it all are what really stand out. Rob Parker called it politics as usual, referencing the Jay-Z line. Sometimes the commissioner or the owners make decisions that serve the league's interests, even if they ignore merit. Slotting LeBron into this All-Star game, potentially his last in Los Angeles, makes sense for business and marketing, even if it doesn't make sense on the court. Rob also pointed out a quieter, intriguing angle. Maybe the NBA doesn't actually want Kawhi there. They might not want to spotlight a player who avoids interviews, doesn't promote the league, and doesn't engage with fans the way other stars do. Kawhi Leonard is having the best season of his career, and he's not going to the All-Star game. How does a player leading the league in steals, scoring career highs, and carrying the Clippers get snubbed while LeBron slides in for his 22nd appearance? This isn't just stats, it's politics, legacy, and the NBA protecting its superstar. If you think Kawhi got completely robbed, smash the like button and subscribe. Drop a comment below. Was the NBA right to honor LeBron's career, or should they have chosen the player who truly earned the All-Star spot this season?